The people that's on the wall, once we start court, you're gonna go out there and wait on the wall. Judge, are you ready to go ahead and get started?
I am.
Okay, we have the court-appointed forms being sent over to you, and I have about 6 people that's in medical that we're going to do at the end. I can send you the names via email if you like.
No, when you just, you lead and I'll follow.
All right, yes, sir. If you could, we could start with the females. I'm going to have all the males and all the females lined up for you to inform them of their rights and things.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, sir.
Give me a second. Hey, give me a minute. There's a little feedback that I have to get rid of.
We're going to take care of it. It's going to be on our end. Everybody stand up with your hands behind your back.
Are you ready?
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay, can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, please raise your right hand. If you can hear me, please raise your right hand. Nope, not hearing me.
We can hear you. Everybody got their right hand raised.
Okay, folks, if you can hear me, raise your right hand, please. Okay, I'm about to swear you in. So do you swear all information you'll give before the court today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, please put your hands down. Hang on, we have some feedback going on here. Hold on. Y'all can put your hands down for a minute. Wow. All right. I tell you what, we're gonna try to continue, okay? Can y'all hear me? Raise your hand. Just let me know y'all can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right. My name is Judge Cooper, and you're here for your first appearance before the Magistrate Court of Clayton County. I'm not here to try your case or take a plea. You're here for me to inform you of the charges against you, advise you of certain rights that you have, to set bail on those offenses for which I can set bail, and to schedule a preliminary hearing, and to determine whether you require the assistance of counsel. All right, first, let me talk about your rights. You have the right to remain silent and say nothing, but should you give up this right, anything you say during this proceeding may be used against you if your case goes to trial. During this and all proceedings, you have the right to the presumption of innocence until the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to an indictment by grand jury for most felonies, or by accusations if you're charged with a misdemeanor. You have the right to a speedy and public trial by jury, the right to see, hear, and cross-examine witnesses who are called to testify against you. You also have the right to call witnesses to testify on your own behalf. You yourself do not have to testify or produce any evidence against yourself. And should you choose not to testify, there can be no presumption of guilt. Okay? Now, throughout all stages, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. And per our chief judge, everyone will be assigned an attorney today. You may, at your discretion, hire your own counsel, but we want to make sure that your rights are protected. Now, let's talk about bond. Some of you will be allowed to post an unrestricted bond, which means you may post bond either in cash, commercial, or property. If you post a cash bond, a friend or family member who has that amount of funds will deliver it to the sheriff. And when your case is over with, that same person will go back and get the full amount of the bond that they posted returned to them. If you do not have someone with that amount of cash, let's say your bond is $2,000, and you do not have someone with that amount of funds.
Your sound went out for us.
Okay. Can y'all hear me? Yes, no? Sound went out.
It's good now. You can continue.
All righty. Yes, I was saying if your bond is, say, like $2,000 and you do not have someone who have that amount of cash, then they may use a bonding company. The difference is a bonding company charges about 10 to 15% of the amount of your bond. So for a $2,000 bond, the bonding company will charge you from $200 to $300. The bonding company comes over, pays your bond for your release. Or you may use property. Again, if someone has equity in their property equal about 4 times the amount of your bond, they come and they place the deed to their property with the sheriff for your release. And when the case is over with, they go back and get their deed back. Now, if you're granted a bond, there's a general conditions on all bond, and that is while you're out on bond, you're to remain law-abiding. You're not to violate any laws of the state. That's a general condition that's on everyone's bond. Now, some folks may have additional things placed on their bond, such as do not go around certain place or don't contact certain people. Understand that those are taken very seriously. If you violate those terms, you'll be rearrested and you'll not be entitled to any bond during the remainder of this while you're here. Now, some of you today will be allowed to sign what's called a signature bond, which means you can sign yourself out, okay? And again, that will be allowed to some of you, primarily those who have a misdemeanor. Now, there's some conditions where I'm not authorized to grant you a bond, such as there's certain offenses for which me as a magistrate court judge is not authorized to grant a bond. And then also, if you're currently on probation or parole, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. Okay, now I'm gonna turn you back over to the deputy and then they'll instruct you how to come up. When you come up, I will talk with you individually regarding your charges, bond, and so forth. Thank you for your time, and please follow the orders of the deputies, please. Thank you. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Anderson.
My screen is frozen.
How's it now, Judge?
Hang on.
We can see you. We can see you moving and everything.
Yeah, I can't see who's coming up though. Well, tell you, just have them come up and identify themselves. We'll make it work.
Anderson, Ashantia.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ms. Anderson, it is alleged that you committed the offense of criminal trespass, damage to property, and aggravated assault. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
Okay. Your bond, Ms. Anderson, is going to be $12,000. Will you be able to make bond?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ms. Anderson. In addition to the general condition that you're to remain law abiding, you're also to stay from DeAndre Chapman. Do you understand?
Yes.
All righty. Again, Ms. Anderson, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date, Ms. Anderson, is going to be September the 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, ma'am. And follow the orders of the deputies, please.
May you please repeat my bond one more time, please, sir? I didn't hear it.
$12,000.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Sonia Howard?
Ms. Howard,
Sir.
it is alleged that you violated the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it be read to you?
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. The bond in those matters, Ms. Howard, is $7,500. Will you be able to make bond, Ms. Howard?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Howard. Again, you to remain law-abiding while out on bond. Your next court date is September the 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, ma'am.
Orndorff, Brittany Orndorff?
Yes, Ms. Orndorff, good afternoon. Ms. Orndorff, it's alleged that you committed the offense of battery, family violence, 2 counts of criminal trespass, damage to property, as well as 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require it to be read to you, ma'am?
I guess I understand.
All right, you guess. All right, I'll tell you, I'll review some of them with you real quickly. In regards to the damage, you put mustard on Mr. Brock's clothing, also on the rear seat of his car. In terms of battery, well, in terms of aggravated assault, you had a switchblade pointed at one Chelsea Johnson, and you threatened to make statements regarding stabbing or killing Ms. Johnson. The same allegation in regards to you killing Mr. Brock. And the battery, family violence is you struck Mr. Brock in his face with a glass bottle. Those are the allegations. And again, at this point, they're mere allegations. Your bond, ma'am, is $31,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am? Ms. Orndorff, can you hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can I do a signature bond? I don't have any.
No, ma'am. Okay, the bond is $31,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am? Yes or no?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no problem. You're to stay from James Brock. You're also supposed to stay from Chelsea Johnson. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. All righty. Your next court date, ma'am, will be the 2nd of September, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you.
Let's see. Owens?
Yes. Ms. Owens, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, Ms. Owens, you're charged with an allegation of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
All righty. The bond normally in those matters is $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond.
Thank you.
All righty. Again, general condition is that you remain law-abiding. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Shaw?
Ms. Shaw, good afternoon.
Ms. Shaw's gonna be in medical, sir. We're gonna go to.
Okay, no problem. Tell me who's up next.
Ryan.
Are you still on the 13th? I don't have a Riley on the 13th, but hold on.
14th. The next person gonna be Brian. Brian.
Okay, all right, hold on 1 second. Okay, as it pertains to the 13th, there's supposed to be a Tamira Jones, Bunley, and Nathania Finn. Okay, those are on the 13th.
Jones bonded out.
Okay.
Who was the other two, sir?
Somebody named Sicato, something like that. Bonle Sicato. All right, no problem. We'll go with whoever you have. Whoever you have, just keep coming.
All right, and Sicatar is gonna be in medical also.
Okay, got it. All right, I'm ready to deal with Brown. I can deal with Brown.
Okay, Brown? Well, yes.
Ms. Brown, good morning. All right, Ms. Brown, it is alleged. Give me 1 second. It is alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you?
Understand.
All right, Ms. Brown, the bond is normally $1,500, but I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. Okay, ma'am? Okay, the condition, of course, that you'll remain law-abiding throughout the process. Thank you, ma'am.
Daughter?
Got it. Ms. Daughter, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ms. Daughter, it's alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less, as well as drug-related objects. Your bond is normally $2,500, but I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. Of course, the condition of your bond is that you remain law-abiding. And again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Any questions, Ms. Daughter?
No, sir, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Edwards.
Okay. Ms. Edwards, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Ms. Edwards. All right, ma'am, you're charged with the following offenses: trafficking in meth, possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less, 3 counts of a violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, and 1 count of use or possession of drug-related objects. Ms. Edwards, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond based upon the allegations against you. I am appointing counsel to assist you, Ms. Edwards. And Ms. Edwards, your next court date is September the 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, ma'am.
Holland?
All right, give me 1 second. Okay. Ms. Holland, good afternoon, ma'am. Ms. Holland, it's alleged that you committed the offense of theft by conversion. Do you understand the allegation, ma'am, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
All right, the bond in that matter is $10,000. Will you be the main bond, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Ms. Holland, again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date is September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, ma'am.
Johnson?
Yes. Ms. Johnson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, you're charged with offense of criminal damage in the 2nd degree. Do you understand the allegations, ma'am, or do you require it to be read to you?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. The bond, ma'am, is $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, ma'am? Okay. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, ma'am. And your next court date is going to be September the 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, ma'am.
Riley?
Okay. 1 second. Ms. Riley, good afternoon.
Sir.
Ms. Riley, it is alleged that you committed the offense of theft by taking 2 counts and 3 counts of theft by receiving stolen property. Your bond, ma'am, is $10,000. Will you be to make bond, ma'am?
No.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date, Ms. Riley, It's going to be on August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, ma'am.
You got Ms. Reed.
Got it. Ms. Reed, good afternoon. Ms. Reed, you're alleged to have committed the following offenses: having no license and also obstruction of an officer. Your bond today, ma'am, is $7,000. Will you be able to make bond, Ms. Reed?
Yes or no? Yes.
Okay. Ms. Reed, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is September the 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, Ms. Reed.
We have Ms. Finn.
Yes, that's fine. Ms. Finn, good afternoon. Ms. Finn, it's alleged that you committed criminal trespass by breaking chandelier decor. Do you understand the allegations, or do you require to be read to you? Okay. Ms. Finn, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. Your next court date, ma'am, is the 18th of August, 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, Ms. Finn.
Judge, you want waiver forms filled out for the ones that are OR?
No,
Okay, some of them signed them, just so you know.
that's fine. Just send me back what you got. That's fine.
So we're gonna go ahead and start with the men.
Yes, sir. Start with the 13th. Just let me know when they get up to the podium.
Yes, sir, he's getting ready.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Just tell him your name.
Cedric Bailey.
Mr. Bailey, good afternoon. Mr. Bailey, you're charged with defense of sexual battery. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you, sir?
I understand.
All right, sir. I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. A condition of your bond is that you stay away from Ms. Sanders. Do you understand that, sir? All right, Mr. Bailey, I'm going to appoint counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is August the 18th, 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Eric Curry.
Yes.
Mr. Curry, good afternoon. Mr. Curry, it is alleged that you committed the following offenses, sir. One count of criminal trespass, one count of fleeing from police, one count of reckless driving, making an improper U-turn, no taillights, as well as 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Your bond today, sir, is $33,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Also forgot to ask, do you understand the allegations or do you require it to be read to you?
Understand, sir.
All right. Mr. Curry, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is going to be September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. And again, reminder, once on bond, you'll remain law-abiding. Thank you, sir.
What you say my bond was again, sir?
33.5K.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Carlisle, good afternoon. Sir, you're charged with obstruction of an officer, 2 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possession of a weapon, another count of use or possession of drug-related objects, as well as a stop sign violation. The total amount of your bond is $37,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Carlisle, do you understand the charges against you, or do you require me to read them to you? All right. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, of course. Your next court date is the 2nd of September, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Don't leave. State your name.
Jamal Clayton.
Keep your mask on. Everybody keep your mask on.
Mr. Cleveland, it is alleged, sir, that you committed 3 counts of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance. I'm sorry, 4 counts of violation of Georgia Controlled Substance, 1 count of possessing marijuana, 1 ounce or less, as well as having no taillights. Your bond, sir, is $32,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir? Okay.
What's the bond again?
32,000. Okay. Do you understand the allegations, Mr. Cleveland, or do you require them to be read to you?
I understand.
Thank you. Mr. Cleveland, your next court date is going to be on the September 2nd, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Royce Denham, do not walk away until the judge is finished.
Mr. Denham, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Denham, you're charged with 1 count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, 1 count of possessing marijuana, 1 ounce or less, as well as 1 count of obstruction of an officer. Your bond this morning, sir, is $11,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes.
All righty. Mr. Denham, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is going to be September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Gant. Gant is going to be a medical, Your Honor.
Got it.
Ibarra, McQuell, Angel.
All right. Mr. Barr, good morning. Sir, it's alleged you drove without a license. The bond is $1,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right. While on bond, sir, again, you're not violating any laws. Your next court date, sir, is going to be on the 18th of August at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August 18th, 8 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Stephen Jarrett is going to be a medical also.
All
Daryl
right.
Lay. Get up here. Okay, well, you should have been right.
Mr. Lay, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Lay, it's alleged that you have 1 count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand what's alleged, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand what's read.
All righty, sir. Mr. Lay, the bond is going to be $10,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
$10,000 for what, sir?
Those are the standard bond in cases of this nature, sir. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
No, sir.
All right.
Any leniency on the bond, sir?
No, sir. It's a standard bond. Mr. Lay, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date is going to be on September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd,
How much my
8
bond?
a.m. Say again?
What's the bond is again?
$10,000. All right, thank you, sir.
Jose Lopez Subhom. Come on. I'll just wait.
Mr. Lopez, good afternoon. All right, Mr. Lopez, I'm gonna find that what the police officer submitted was legally insufficient for them to hold you. Now, I'm gonna order that you be released, but you could be rearrested. Second, when you get home, okay, I don't want, I know it's your children, but don't need any reoccurrence of this nature, okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Follow the orders of the deputies, please.
Thanks. Morgan is in medical, Your Honor.
All righty.
Nightingale?
Yes, sir. Mr. Elton Nightingale, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Nightingale, it's alleged that you gave a false name, address, and date of birth, and you also possessed a firearm by one who's been previously convicted. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require to be read to you, sir?
No, I understand.
All right, Mr. Nightingale, the bond is $12,000. Will you be to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Nightingale, again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is the 2nd of September, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. And a reminder that while on bond, you're to remain law-abiding. Thank you, sir.
Palmore?
Yes, sir. Mr. Palomore, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sir, you're charged with the following offense: giving a false name, address, and date of birth, and possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less. Your bond, sir, is $3,500. Will you be to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date, sir, is going to be August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Can you run that past me again with the bond?
Say again?
Can you run that on the bond past me again?
$3,500.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Star?
All right, Mr. Starr.
Thomas?
How you doing?
Not too bad. Give me 1 second. All right, Mr. Kentrell Starr. Mr. Starr, it is alleged that you committed the offense of armed robbery, as well as possessed a weapon during that commission of the armed robbery. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand.
All right, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond at my level of court. There's going to be 2 conditions on the bond for when you're granted a bond. One is that you to have no contact with Mr. Howard, nor can you go back around that address of 536 Perkin Drive in Forest Park. Do you understand those, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty, I am going to appoint counsel to assist you. Your next court date is September 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, Mr. Starr.
How much you said the bond was?
I'm not authorized to grant you a bond at my level, sir, so there's no bond.
Oh, okay, okay.
Dewanza Thomas?
All right, Mr. Thomas, good afternoon, sir. Mr. Thomas, you're charged with the offense of disorderly conduct, also the offense of escaped, theft by taking, as well as obstruction of an officer. Your bond this morning, sir, is $7,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes.
Okay, all right, Mr. Thomas, do you understand the allegations against you, or do you require them to be read to you, sir?
I understand.
Understand, all righty. Mr. Thomas, your next court date is going to be August the 18th at 8 a.m. at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203.
That was 8:30?
Yes, sir, in courtroom 203. And again, while on bond, you remain law abiding, sir. Thank you.
All right. Norman Thomas?
Okay. Mr. Norman Marcus Thomas, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Sir, it's alleged that you made an improper lane change, driving a suspended or revoked license, as well as possessed a firearm by one who's been previously convicted. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Now, give me a second. All righty. I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning, Mr. Thomas, because the information shows that you're currently still on probation. I am, however, appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be the 2nd of September, 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. Okay, you good?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
August 18th.
Glenn Wiggins?
Mr. Wiggins, good afternoon. Mr. Wiggins, it's alleged that you committed the offense of criminal trespass, damage to property, as well as simple battery. Mr. Wiggins, you have a prior conviction for family violence. So on this second occurrence, sir, it elevates you to a level of a felony. So, Mr. Wiggins, this morning your bond is $8,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, a condition of your bond is that you're not to have any contact with Miss Marshall. Okay, nor should you go back around that address. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All righty, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, sir. And your next court date is going to be September 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
James Bellamy?
All right, so that's on the 14th now, right?
Sure, go to the 14th.
Yes, sir. All right, give me 1 second.
What's your name? Got James Bellamy. What's your name? Weldon, have a seat.
All right, Mr. Bellamy. One moment. Mr. Bellamy, it is alleged that you had a stop sign violation while driving a suspended or revoked license. The bond is normally $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign out on your own. While on bond, again, the general condition not to violate the laws of the state. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date is going to be the 18th of August at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August 18th, 8:30 a.m. courtroom 203. Any questions, Mr. Bellamy?
No, no question.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, we'll do that. How soon are the sign now?
As soon as the sheriff allows you, sir. Thank you.
Maybe. Yeah. Good sign now.
Carter, Jordan Carter.
Okay.
Barcanegra, Lamel Abel. If you have him, he's out, he bonded out.
Allman banded, who bonded out?
Barcanegra, Lamela Abel.
Okay, got it.
Jordan.
All right, so Mr. Carter. Sir, it's alleged you committed the offense of battery, Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand that.
All right, Mr. Carter, the bond is normally $3,000. I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out on the condition that you're to have no violent contact with Simone Carter. That means no fighting, no arguing, or anything like that. Do you understand, sir?
Yes.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Green, Thion?
Okay. Okay, Mr. Green, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
Mr. Green, it's alleged you committed the offense of family violence, as well as one count of criminal trespass, damage to property. The bond is normally $5,000, but I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. Now, there's some special conditions on you signing yourself out. One, you got to stay away from Cody Billings. Do you understand?
Cody Billings?
Let me check something. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hang on. I got that wrong. Is it Lucky Green?
Yeah, my daughter. Yeah.
Daughter, right. Yeah, okay. Lucky Green, right. I have that written down. Okay, I know it's your daughter. All right, now, I don't think y'all live at the same address, according to this thing.
She's in my address.
Say again?
She's in my address.
Okay, all right, hold on, because I'm about to make you.
I have other places, John. I don't want my child out like that.
All right, hold on a second, sir. Just let me follow something. So, all right, who live at, okay, all right. 2614 Old South Drive in Jonesboro.
Me, my mother, and my sister, my daughter.
Mr. Green, hold on. I have an address here for you of Homewood Drive in Riverdale.
No, that's what my daughter gave you because that's my other house that I rent, a property that I own.
Okay, all righty.
Me and my brother are fixing on the house.
All right, that's fine. That's good enough. That's fine. That's fine. You're good. Hold on. Don't need a lot of information. Just stand by. All righty. So now, the 2614 Old South Drive is your home. Does Lucky Green live at that address?
Yeah, she resides there. She just came back home. Yes.
All right. All righty. Now, what I'm going to put here, rather than staying away, I'm going to have no violent contact. Because what's written here says y'all, some stuff got out of hand. But with all that's going on, I want you to be able to go back to your house.
Thank
you. You're welcome. But I understand, older person come back in, or older child, and sometimes they don't want to amend themselves accordingly, but you can't put yourself in a situation like you've just done. All right. So again, I'm going to allow you to sign out on an OR bond. You'd have no violent contact with Lucky Green, and you must remain law-abiding while this case is going on. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is August the 18th at 8 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, and good luck to you. Who do I have up next?
I'm sorry, Judge. It's gonna be Antonio Jackson.
All right. I'm ready. Let me know when he's up.
He's up.
Mr. Jackson, it's alleged that you committed the offense of criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegations, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
I understand, sir.
All right, and Mr. Jackson, the normal bond is $2,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Jackson, you can't go back around that address of 11616 Spring Lake Way in Fayetteville. All right, sir? Okay, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Judge, did you say I can't go back around that address or I can?
Cannot. Says you don't live there.
Okay.
All right.
You can't go back around there.
Patrick Kemp,
Got it. Mr. Kemp, good afternoon. Mr. Kemp, it's alleged you possess firearm, having been previously convicted. Also, an offense of loitering or prowling, obstruction of an officer, as well as entering an automobile. Mr. Kemp, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning because it shows you're currently on probation. Mr. Kemp, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date, sir, is going to be September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., 202. Thank you, sir.
Terrell McWhite.
Okay. Mr. McWhite, how are you, sir?
All right.
Mr. McWhite, the bond is normally $2,000. I'm sorry, you're charged with criminal trespass. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you, sir? All righty, the bond is normally $2,000. I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out, Mr. McWhite. However, the condition of your bond, you can't go back around that chevron. All right, sir? If you go back around that chevron and you're rearrested, you'll have a new charge and you'll not be eligible for any more bond. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right, shop someplace else. All righty, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date, sir, is the 18th of August, 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mohammed Anars.
Answer.
Ansar.
Ansar Muhammad. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Good, sir. How you doing?
All right. Sir, it's alleged you gave, made a turn without putting on your signal. You possess 1 ounce of marijuana or less, and also obstruction of an officer. Your total bond this afternoon, sir, is $5,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Mr. Muhammad, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is August the 18th, 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. That's August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
I have a quick question, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Is the can you explain the obstruction charge?
Yes, give me 1 second. All right, it has to do with you tussling with the officers, and the officers had to get you to the ground and to get cuffs on you. That's the obstruction.
Is that inclusive of the investigation of unnecessary force?
That's all I have at this point, sir. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Have that discussion with your lawyer. Thank you.
Can I get the time of the course?
All righty. August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203.
Okay, thank you.
Pin
You're
down.
welcome.
Odell Russell.
Yes, sir. Mr. Russell, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Russell, it's alleged that you committed the offense of theft by taking. The bond is $2,000. Will you even make bond, sir?
Say 2,000?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, a condition of when you make bond, you're to stay away from Mr. Gregory. Have no contact with that gentleman,
Yes, sir.
as well as not violate any laws while this matter is going on. All right, so your next court date is going to be on August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. Got it, sir?
Yes, sir. And again, you said that was $2,000, correct?
Correct. Thank you, sir.
Shaddix Joseph. He's gonna be a medical, Your Honor.
All right, got it.
I'll take the machine down to him. Smith.
Mr. Smith, good afternoon. Mr. Smith, it's alleged that you committed the offense of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act, one count of loitering or prowling, and one count of tampering with evidence. Your bond total today, sir, is $10,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Smith, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, sir. And Mr. Smith, your next court date is September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Sneed.
Okay. Mr. William Sneed, good afternoon. Mr. Sneed, it's alleged that you drove without a license as well as you did improper backing. The bond is normally $1,500. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out. Mr. Sneed, while on bond, you to remain law-abiding. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you, sir. And your next court date is August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, did you have a Bowie and a Barrett
Yes, sir.
here under the calendar and an Allman?
Yes, sir.
Those three are ready. Those three are here. I'm gonna bring up Barrett first, and I'll have Allman after that.
Yes, sir. Mr. Barrett. Good afternoon, Mr. Barrett.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Barrett, it's alleged that you drove without a license. The bond is normally $1,000. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out, Mr. Barrett. Mr. Barrett, while on bond, you to remain law-abiding. I'm also appointing a counsel to assist you. And your next court date, sir, is August 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir. Mr. Allman, good afternoon. Sir, it's alleged that you had an expired or invalid tag, as well as you violated one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Do you understand the allegation, or do you require it to be read to you, sir? All right, sir, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond because my record shows that you're currently serving probation. So because you're on probation, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond. I am appointing you counsel to assist you. Your next court date is going to be September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
I'm not on bond. I don't have no probation.
Sir, the information, again, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. You're going to have that discussion with him. My information says that on the 18th, on August 23 of 2018, you were sentenced to 3 years probation.
Yeah, I just got done on the time. I got out of prison.
Again, I've appointed counsel to assist you, sir. I mean, that's the information I have. Your counsel can help you straighten it out.
He's not waiting.
No.
Good afternoon, y'all.
Hello, sir. What's your name, sir?
Jonathan Booth, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Boyd. You're charged with having driven without a license. The bond is normally $1,000, but I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out on an OR bond. Again, while on bond, you remain law-abiding. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date will be August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You got a gas in, Your Honor?
Yes, sir, I do. Mr. Bradley Gaston, good afternoon.
How you doing, sir?
Mr. Gaston, it's alleged you drove with a suspended or revoked license. The bond is normally $1,500. However, I'm going to allow you to sign yourself out on an OR bond. While on bond, sir, you to remain law-abiding. I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be August the 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August the 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Write it over. Mario Teasley.
All righty. Mr. Teasley, good afternoon. Mr. Teasley, it is alleged, sir, that you violated the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. You possessed a firearm, having been previously convicted, no license, as well as possession of drug-related objects. Mr. Teasley, I am not authorized to grant you a bond this afternoon, sir, because my records show that you're currently on probation. Mr. Teasley, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is going to be September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Can I ask you a question, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
All right, I supposed to get off y'all probation this month. That's what it probably was showing up.
Well, I can't help you with that, sir. But I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your counsel can help you work that out.
Thompson, Michael. Michael Thompson.
Yes, sir. Mr. Thompson, good afternoon. Mr. Thompson, it's alleged that you made an improper lane change, having no license, as well as driving under the influence. Your bond would normally be $3,500. However, I'm going to allow you to sign it on an OR bond, and you can sign yourself out. While on bond, so you're not violating the laws of the state. I'm also appointing counsel to assist you. And your next court is going to be August 18th at 8:30 a.m. in courtroom 203. August 18th, 8:30 a.m., courtroom 203. Thank you, Mr. Thompson.
I can ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I can go home today.
You can sign yourself out, sir, when the sheriffs allow you to do that. But it takes a while for the paperwork to catch up. But yes, sir.
All right, you done? Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Kenneth Turner.
Got it. Mr. Turner, good afternoon. Mr. Turner, it's alleged that you possess marijuana 1 ounce or less. Also that you possessed a weapon. And you possess a weapon while having been previously convicted. You also had drug-related objects. Now, Mr. Turner, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond because the information I have indicates that you're currently on probation. Mr. Turner, I am appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is going to be September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Jose, you ride?
Yes, sir. Mr. Uribe, good afternoon. Mr. Uribe, it says here that you drove without a license, and when you crossed the guard line, you had drugs on your possession. And you also have one kind of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Your bond this afternoon, sir, is $14,500. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is going to be on September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Yancy Williams.
Yes, sir. Mr. Williams, good afternoon. So you're charged with one count of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. I'm sorry, well, 2 counts, as well as 1 count of possession of drug-related objects. Your bond this morning, sir, is $23,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you explain what's going on? Because I've been incarcerated since January 21st.
What's going on with the weapon? I have no idea what you're talking about, but let me read what's out. Hang on a second. With the weapon. Okay, just hold on here. Oh, I don't have you for a weapon, sir. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
No, I was asking about the charges because I've been here since January 21st.
I have no idea about that. All I've got is what's in front of me. If you want me to read them to you, I can read them to you, but
Yes,
you want me to read it to you?
yes, because I don't.
All righty. I will definitely do that. Basically said that you possess 23 oxycodone pills. You were pulled over operating a 2011 Camry for a window tint violation and defective equipment. When they pulled you over, they smelled marijuana. The search of the vehicle, they located marijuana oxycodone pills. Hold on a second. They also located 106 grams of fresh marijuana inside the vehicle, neatly and separately packaged. That's the allegation, sir. All right, again, your court date is September the 2nd,
Excuse me,
8 a.m. in courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
excuse me, Honor, I can ask a question.
Why don't you ask it to your attorney, sir, because I really can't help you. I'll let you go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, I didn't ever get locked up, sir.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have never got locked up for that. With what you saying today, I do not have no knowledge of that, and I was not incarcerated.
All right, I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Again, discuss that with your counsel, okay? All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I sent you an email in reference to one of the defendants that should be coming over to you shortly.
Okay,
Next up, we have Weldon, James Weldon.
I'm ready. Mr. Weldon?
Yeah, no, sir.
Not too bad. Sir, you have the following offenses: theft by receiving stolen property, as well as possession of marijuana greater than an ounce. Your bond this morning, sir, is $15,000. Will you be able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir.
All righty. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is September 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m., courtroom 202. All right, thank you, sir.
How you doing, y'all?
Not too bad. What is your name, sir?
Wayne Williams, Your Honor.
All righty, got it. Mr. Williams, are you familiar with what you're charged with, sir, or do you require it to be read to you?
I need all of the charges. I have no idea.
Okay, you want me to read this to you? All righty, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, it's alleged you're charged with rape. That on the 21st of June, you forcibly penetrated the vagina of a female whose date of birth was 2006.
Rape in the first degree?
Okay, that's the allegation, sir. The second one, of course, is statutory rape. And the fact that she was under the age, at this point, she's actually less than 14 years old. Those are the allegations, sir. A condition of your bond. Okay, I'm not authorized to grant you a bond this morning. A condition of your bond is that you stay away from Tyra Williams as well as Shadea Williams, that you do not go back around the address of 1501 Poplar Point Drive in College Park. You were living there, I'm assuming.
That was
Again?
Yes, sir, that was my residence.
Okay, all right, just listen. Just listen.
Listen.
Okay, I'm putting on here that once you make bond, you can, with this authorization, you'll go with a sheriff officer, somebody will assist you so you may get your stuff. All right, and that's what I wanted you to hear. All righty, I'm appointing counsel to assist you, and your next court date is September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. September the 2nd, 8 a.m. courtroom 202. Thank you, sir.
Well, Your Honor, I already came and got, I was supposed to have my preliminary hearing for the 28th. I already came and I had like 3 other charges.
Okay, and?
3 totally different charges.
Okay, and?
What's your question?
Oh, so these are new charges that I have?
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
So I don't have a bond for this?
No more, sir, no more. Thank you. If you're paying attention, you know all the information I have. All right, thank you, sir.
Young.
All righty, in 1 minute. Give me 1 minute.
How you doing?
Not too bad, sir. Okay. All right, Mr. Young, it's alleged, sir, that you were a pedestrian walking along the roadway. You're publicly drunk. You also had drug-related objects, as well as one kind of violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act for the drugs that was found. Your bond this morning, sir, this afternoon, sir, is $14,500. Give me 1 second. Sorry, it's $15,000. Were you able to make bond, sir?
Yes, sir, I can.
All righty.
And one question for you, Your Honor.
Just listen, just listen. I'm appointing counsel to assist you. Your next court date is September the 2nd at 8 a.m. in courtroom 202. All right, what's the question, sir?
I just want to know my charges because it's fine.
All right, I'll read them to you. I did not ask if you understood them. Let me read them to you. You're found lying in the middle of the roadway on Eagle Point Drive, and you're supposedly passed out drunk. That's the pedestrian in the roadway. Appeared intoxicated in a public area. Public drunkenness, located a bottle of Remy Martin cognac on the converter box where you're supposedly sitting. Possession of drug-related objects. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. Okay, you had a digit scale in the right front pocket, which is commonly used for weighing marijuana. Also, they discovered a silver vacuum stainless steel food jar that had marijuana weighing 27 grams, a separate bag of marijuana weighing 4.5 grams, and the total weight was 32.4 grams. That's the allegation, sir. All right, thank you much.
Okay. You say September.
That's it, sir. That's it. September 2nd. You got to pay attention. September 2nd, 8 a.m. 202.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Judge, we're gonna be going down to medical to start those last 6 people. It should
Yes,
be
sir.
6 people that you have left, and that may be including the one I emailed you about.
Thank you. I'll be standing by.
So we're gonna go down there and put them on camera now, all right? We're gonna close this one out and re-sign on down there.
All right, thanks. Now, what happened here? Crazy. Not sure what's going on. Delayed feed of some sort. It's all about not knowing what you're doing. Not good.